People, welcome to probably the worst show on YouTube by far. Top three. I'm your host, Gonzalez. With me is Tigo, who's wearing a t-shirt that reminds me of, you know when you watch Barbie and you look at the sky? The sky is not blue. It's
Barbie?
Yeah, I watched Barbie.
Oh, you've got a daughter.
I've got a daughter, innit?
I don't know what you're talking about.
But in Barbie, the sky is not blue. It's pink, blue, and grey and white. And it's the same color as Tigo's t-shirt. Tigo, once again, you are wearing the best t-shirt I've never seen. What is that? Why were you doing these t-shirts, Tigo?
I knew you'd go for my t-shirt today. Even though I wore it on Filthy a couple of weeks ago, I knew you'd go for it today.
Someone in the comments said something about your t-shirt, and I was like, yes, that's my first cousin. People need to speak up on your clothing.
Yeah, fair enough.
Your swag's terrible.
All right.
Speaking of swag, we've got a guest today. Obviously, you guys complain, Specs, where's the guest? But you know what? Big up the people that know there's no rules. If there's no guest, it's just me and Tigo. But I brought only the second black person on the show. Ladies and gentlemen, Isaac HP.
What's up?
All right, Isaac, before we start, I'm going to offer you a sweet. I'm going to offer you a sweet, man.
Right, cheers,
just to let you know, these pizza slices have actually the date on it. December 2022.
That's not the date.
What do you mean? Expiry?
No, okay, yeah, that's a date, not the date. The date is August 2021.
So we need to eat before December 2022, yeah? Isaac, let me know what you think of these.
Thank you.
Take one, only one.
Only one.
Yeah, that's only one.
Can I have one?
Oh, Tigo, man,
Chuck me back.
that t-shirt with my pizza sweets. Can't even tell the difference.
These are disgusting.
What?
They're really horrible.
What?
You know the ones you get in Tesco where they're like in a round thing?
They're better than that.
They tried to make them like an infinite amount, but it's just like shit when you don't have to get them out of a round one, you know.
This is a little plastic container.
Haters. This is actually better than real pizza for me. Real pizza is overrated. Like, look, feel this part here. It's like rubber. That's what I like about it. We've all tasted rubber before.
You can taste like the abuse from the animals.
Don't cuss my... It's better than that blazer that you're wearing. It's better than that blazer you're wearing, Isaac. These sweets are marvellous, man.
Specs, you know whose birthday it is? It's Hulk Hogan's birthday.
Well, so we're going to sing happy birthday on the wrestling segment to Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Mm-hmm. It's Nigel Martin's birthday.
Oh my God, Nigel Martin, legend. That's the Leeds goalkeeper, by the way, Isaac. He wasn't born.
It's Joe Rogan's birthday.
Oh, nice.
The podcast guy.
Yep.
Flipping, he's probably got one of the worst podcasts in the world as well.
It's Viola Davis's birthday.
Is he black?
She, actress.
I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is.
Good actress.
Is it? Miles is in the background, people saying yep, because he thinks he's an actor. And who else?
Miles is here.
Miles is here. Miles is here. Miles, say hi. What's going on, people? Yeah, whatever.
I hope that didn't get picked up.
Do you watch films?
Sometimes I watch. I don't know if I try to watch films that don't have like you don't have to attach yourself emotionally to them. So B-movie and Shrek is pretty much the films that I watch because you don't have to attach yourself too emotionally, and you kind of like. But the link between those two films as to why I like them is, I think it's because it's like weird animals trying to fuck animals that aren't supposed to have sex. Like in Shrek, it's the donkey trying to fuck the dragon.
Yeah.
And then in B-movie, it's a bee trying to fuck a MILF.
Yeah.
You know. And I like that. I don't know why. Mate, I think it turns me on.
See,
Yeah, I don't. I think that's what might be.
We talk a lot of bestiality on this show as well, by the way. So
Yeah.
I didn't know Shrek was a movie about animals.
No, because it's the donkey and the dragon, and then the donkey and the dragon, and the bee and the MILF. But I think that's like those are two films that I consistently watch. Like if I Netflix and chill with somebody, then I watch those films. I don't watch anything. I'm not cultured. You know, I've never watched
Titanic.
I have watched Titanic. I used to watch it with my nan, and I have a family member that died in the Titanic.
What?
Yeah. But I hate watching it with my nan because every single time she's got a Scouse accent.
Right, that's an air drop.
And she's like, "Oh, a family member died in the fucking Titanic." She keeps going on about it, like, and I can't watch the film, and I want to watch the sweaty sex scene in the car. And my nan's there going like, "Oh, your relatives in the background." I just hate like watching.
So you've just confirmed to me that the Titanic was actually a true story because there was rumors that...
It's a real thing, yeah. Well, a lot of people think it's an insurance
Yeah.
scam. Like, there's a conspiracy about it. Because a lot of boats in that time, they sunk them deliberately because it was cheaper to sink them for insurance than it was to actually do the delivery at one point. That's a cool little fact.
Oh, flipping. No, so you've had a family member that's hit the stairs.
Yeah,
for
I
that?
had 3 family members that all died on boats.
What?
But that was in like a space of like in time when loads of people just died in boats.
Did they tell you how? Was it when the boat stood up?
One was the Lusitania, which was I think was bombed. One sunk. And I think they all sunk. Yeah, they all just sunk.
Titanic.
They all just drowned. And one was the Titanic. But that was common back in the day. If you were working class in like Liverpool, then you just like die in a boat.
So I even just found out that Titanic started in Liverpool. I didn't even know that. They didn't tell me that in the
I
film.
think they built the Titanic in Liverpool.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because there's a dock there, the Albert Dock. You know. Yeah, we're learning a lot about.
Sorry if you're
boats.
lost, by the way. Sorry if you're lost, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Sorry if I'm lost.
No, sorry for your loss.
Oh.
Yeah. Sorry.
I don't care.
Oh.
No,
Why? Because it's so long.
it was like in the 1800s. I do care a bit. It's interesting.
in the 1800s.
A long time ago. Still, it's just interesting.
Didn't you tell me? Well, speaking of 1800s, didn't you tell me that it was Henry V's
birthday. Yeah.
Henry V?
Yeah.
All right, so I just want to talk about that quickly because obviously I remember learning history in school of Henry the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. Why is there about 12 Henrys? What's this about?
There was 8. Henry was the last Henry.
But why is there so many Henrys? You
Because
don't
of-
see 8 Nelson Mandelas
It's
or
just a
9
thing. It's
Mugabes.
just a thing in it. You have a favorite child. The kings had a favorite child. And I think they named the one they wanted to be king their name. It was like a thing, innit? Like how many Henrys? It's just a name. You know, people back in the day were just egotistic. I don't know what it was.
Henry the
No,
8th and
I
Henry the
don't know.
5th.
Bullshit.
He had a war with France, and there's a Shakespeare play called Henry V.
Let's not talk about Shakespeare when we've got a visitor in the room, please, because I don't want to go through them stories again. Excuse my French crowd.
No one cares about this guy.
He was the
Officially.
boring Henry. There was only one good Henry, and he was good for killing his wives and having affairs.
So who was the last Henry? Henry the what? Henry the 24th?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. What was that? Like, where did Henry go? Where did the number stop?
It stopped at 8.
You know a lot.
You know a lot about your history, guys, man.
I've been watching a show about castles, Great British Castles on Netflix.
I watched
been
one show
doing
about
what?
Great British Castles, and that pissed me off.
Yeah, the guy on it is a bit like
Yeah, boring, isn't it?
he's a bit, but I find it funny. I find it quite cringy.
No, there was. No, oh, you're right. Henry VIII, then Edward the Ninth.
Yeah. Oh wait, it was Edward the Ninth. Oh shit.
No, you're
Yeah,
right.
I've got
You're right. No, you're right. Though. That's the last Henry.
He
It
was
was
the
Henry
last
VIII.
Henry,
Yeah.
What was the big deals about castles back in the day? Because I remember when I was in year 4, year 5, in year 6, we had to go to a castle outside London.
There's one inside London.
But there's one outside London. All schools go to that. Not Isle of, no. It's coming. I went to a castle. It was black. The castle was black.
Okay.
But I'm just trying to remember why I went there. Elizabeth?
For history, probably.
Well,
So where are these castles now?
There are a lot of castles in this country.
Knock them down, man. The castle talk is done. No, you can't be in 2030 talking about a castle from the 1800s. That's boring.
It's one of the main reasons people come to this country, because they think there's castles everywhere.
St. Paul's Cathedral, would that class as a castle or
No, that'd be a
Big Ben?
cathedral.
Is
That'd
it?
Be a
Or is that cathedral?
Yeah.
So what's the difference between cathedral and castle?
Cathedral's a
Okay,
religious
no, man.
building. The castles where like royals.
Okay,
live.
so what about the big long building in is it Buckingham Palace?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a palace.
That's a palace.
So you got Palace Cathedral and Castle.
Yeah.
Knock them all down. Everyone's got new apartments and spotlights. Knock them down, man. Isaac, how's things, man?
things are good.
I watched your doc. Your doc is probably, you know me, I'm a documentary man. Your documentary is probably the best doc I see. Because it was just simple. Yeah, it's just simple.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Michael Jordan's doc where I had to wait every Monday for the next episode.
Yeah.
It finished right in front of my eyes.
It's quite a small, like 10-minute documentary.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I liked your room. Your room was simple. Was your bed on the floor as well?
Nah, I've got a single bed though.
You got a single bed?
Yeah.
That's fine.
You got a single bed, haven't
No,
you?
I've got
You got a double
bed, but
yeah.
it's on the floor.
It's on the floor.
Yeah.
Does that make it awkward for you?
When
you bring
no,
somebody-
I'm used to it now. I've
Are you
gone
married?
8 months. I used to be.
Okay.
Yeah, I used to be married.
So when you do you find it awkward trying to explain to someone, or are you confident about it?
I love it. I try and sell it to people.
Yeah.
People come, I say, you do it
It's,
as well.
it's like a way of living, innit? Having it without the thing.
of
But a
course.
single bed is like pretty shit.
Of course. The only thing people say is, oh, specs, like, you know, isn't it a long way up when you get up? I'm like, what? That's lazy. No, it's not. You have to stretch. Isaac, you do stand up as well.
Yeah. I do
That
stand
shocked
up,
me.
Yeah. Does it? Yeah.
So is that your weekly thing? Just
I have a weekly show at the minute, but I'm planning on going on tour and just doing loads of shows everywhere, which is fun. I like doing them. I'm not like massively good at it yet, but I'm gonna get really good at it. But I really want to be my own businessman, and I want to own everything, have my own production company, and just like Ricky Gervais, you know, because then you don't get cancelled. Like I don't want to.
yeah.
Ricky Gervais don't get
you
cancelled.
could be I don't know what you could do to get
Well,
cancelled.
who knows? Maybe one day if I go off the rails and start, maybe I could piss somebody off. Do you know what I mean? So it's
Are you saying that you harbor racist views?
No, I don't
that
harbor
you don't
racist
bring
views.
to the surface.
I don't harbor any. I don't harbor any racist views. I'm a little bit annoyed at China, but that's because of TikTok taking my shit down. This is a warning to China. Like, if you keep taking my videos down, I will be racist towards your country.
That warning did not come from us.
Just a warning. Just a warning. Like, just a little warning. You know.
They're too strong to be warned, bro.
I know, but like they should be intimidated by my comedy.
They refuse to show Space Jam.
China.
Did they actually?
Why?
Because the NBA, someone from the NBA came out against China in their war with Hong Kong, Taiwan, one of the two, and the NBA didn't apologize, so they've been taken out in the NBA for the last 2 years.
Have we got anyone in China watching No Rules? Have you checked on the stats?
I don't know if we do. No.
All right, if we don't, then put China in that castle. It's simple as that.
Just don't go warning China of anything, unnecessarily. Okay.
No, I'm not actually gonna do that.
Just go over to Triller.
China, I apologize. Right, when I become like wrapped up with the Illuminati, don't come for me.
You're doing more than LeBron James did.
Yeah, like
there you go.
I'll do a film with Dwayne The Rock Johnson.
Do you know, I want to come to your shows because I've been thinking about doing stand-up myself.
Yeah.
But
you'd be good at it. You're very funny.
No, but there's a crowd in front of you just looking at you, so that's why I'm like,
yeah, you'll get over that though. You're very you're like a very funny.
Yeah, but how do I get over it? Sunglasses.
You gotta keep doing it. Yeah, just keep doing it.
I just say what comes to my head and just think on the spot. I can't.
You can't write it down.
A joke like that. It won't come out the same way. I know how my mind thinks. My mind's all over the place, upside down.
You just need to, do some improv, or just maybe do some sort of show where you're just on stage and talk. And,
I'm gonna ask you a personal question. What's the money like? I'm a DJ, so a DJ I can get what I used to get before. The fame. I was getting this like £150, £200 an hour.
Yeah,
comedian, same thing.
No. It depends though. Like, if you get good on the circuit, yeah, you can get. I know people that have been paid like thousands for these like corporate gigs, and yeah, that's I don't.
You have to work your way up.
I get like, I don't know, 100 quid right now
that's
for my shows.
That's a lot of money.
Shows, but that's because I'm doing it. I'm building myself up, so I'm doing these, and I'm putting money into the show. But right now, I'm just doing these very low-key gigs.
No, that's where it starts.
Eventually, it will build up into something.
No, you'll make money.
Yeah,
when you say you put money into the show, you mean you buy makeup so that you can do your minion's face?
Oh no, I pay a doorman and I pay an opener,
okay,
and then I pay someone to make the poster, and I pay somebody to film it. So it's like I'm putting a lot of money into it.
Oh, so you're really businessman.
So you was doing comedy before you went viral with that I'm Not a Driller.
Yeah.
Just say it again. Say it. I want the crowd to recognize you are.
I'm not a driller.
That's perfect.
Amazing.
I made a vow to myself. I'm never gonna do it again.
Why?
I'm never gonna shout it again. Cause I don't care for it. So in the space of a week, I had two people. Well, people tried to rob me twice in a week, right?
For your blazer?
Nah, not for the blazer. What? Nah, I was wearing a blazer.
You needed a van.
I was wearing a blazer as well, but that wasn't it. But they were like, "Oh, you're some posh boy, like taking the piss out of people." But like, it's kind of weird. I had to like, I don't want to have to explain myself to people that I like grew up like poor. Like, I don't want to have to explain that. So I was just like, fuck it, I'm posh. I'll be posh for you.
Yeah, man.
just
go with it. There's no point explaining yourself on the street. It's true. Because sometimes the crowd don't get it.
The truth is like where I used to live. That's where I was supposed to get mugged, but it never happened. And then I went to Brighton, and it almost happened like twice in a week. It was just like because
you used to live in Norwich,
in a place called Thetford. Yeah.
Oh my god, that is a terrible name.
Thetford.
It's all it's like there's just nothing to do there. Thetford. Yeah. Have you heard?
F-E-T-F-O-R-D.
Yeah.
Oh, it's F.
Thetford. Yeah.
What the hell?
No. T-H-E-T-F-O-R-D.
Thetford.
Thetford Forest Park.
How much a house is there? £30?
Let's go Zoopla.
Oh, wait, houses are cheap there.
Oh, man.
Property for sale in Thetford. £130,000, 2 beds, 1 bath. It looks nice. It's 0.6 miles away from Thetford Station.
How much you say there? How much?
130.
If anyone's from Thetford, let us know, man, in the comments, man.
Yeah, no, but there will be some people from Thetford now. They've seen.
Yeah.
Amazing.
I've one of my like best mates from Thetford is like a big fan of you. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he like sent me an old freestyle you did.
Don't lie.
Yeah.
What's his name?
His name's Lyle.
Lyle.
Yeah, he's a big fan of you. Yeah.
Same
He's
colours.
Like, I can't believe you met Specs.
Is he white like me or black like me?
He's white with long hair. Looks like a hippie. Yeah.
He's got long hair.
He's got really long hair.
I love long hair.
Looks like a hippie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his name? Lyle, yeah?
Lyle, yeah. Lyle. He's a big fan of you. Yeah.
Lyle, I'll come and see you soon, man. Are you a shoulder shaker?
What does that mean?
Oh, lovely.
What kind of terminology?
So that means basically, are you the type to, unzip your trousers?
What?
Go into the corner of your room, close your eyes, grab your sausage, and pull back and forth?
No.
What?
I don't do that.
Which
What?
part don't
I
you
barely
do?
wank.
Are you religious?
I didn't wank for a full year at one point.
So you've wanked before, though?
I've wanked before. Yeah, but
So
now I do
why did you take a year out?
it to get my life back on track. You know?
Okay, so you
You need to. I don't like doing it that much. I don't like doing it. It annoys me.
That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
He's like the the second black man to say he doesn't like wanking. Chunks said he didn't like it because he tried to do it under a sea, and now you're saying you don't like it for what reason? Like what? Tell me, how did you start?
How did I start
Yeah.
wanking? Just found out about it.
What was it like? Was you in secondary school, college, or was it
just in like high school? People are talking about it.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what. Yeah.
Like, oh, you should try it out. It's really fun.
So you went home and done it.
Went into the forest and did it. Yeah.
Outdoor.
Thetford Forest.
Yeah.
You did outdoor shoulder shaking.
I didn't shake my shoulders. Why you keep saying?
Because when you're doing it, this is the
No, I wasn't.
manifestation you're doing.
I didn't do it like that though.
Oh, how did you do it?
It takes a while to do the shoulder shaking. I think I was doing it more like.
Yeah. The wrist.
My penis was smaller.
Oh,
You know.
Okay, so it's like you're double joint basically.
yeah.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
That would annoy me. That's why you quit. You've got to do that. Let's pressure. I know, Felix.
Shoulder shake is better as well because it's gender neutral. Women just shoulder shake, men shoulder shake.
Right.
Wrist shake is more of a men's thing, I think.
Okay. So was you watching a porn? Was it imagination?
Just imagination. Yeah. I don't really like porn that much.
What?
I don't like it. It annoys me. It's like it's too good. You know. Yeah, you get addicted. Like you don't want to get wrapped up in that. It's a bit sad, isn't it? You know. Do you not find it really sad? Do you not get really depressed?
Listen,
after you watch it?
I'm not addicted. I'm a former addict.
Don't
So I've managed to concur my way out of it. I've got a friend called Marks. I'm going to use some big words today. I've got a friend called Marks who I'm saying, because my thing was, when I shoulder shaked, it was always PM, nighttime. It had to be dark. Yeah, and I could never shoulder shake daytime.
That's healthy though. If you don't want to do it in the morning.
No, yeah, daytime is, it's like breakfast. You can't have breakfast
It
at
gets
night.
you to sleep as well.
Yeah.
So that's fair.
But I've got a friend, daylight, before we're filming, he's just sitting there watching it on Twitter. Like, GIFs
Yeah.
of these scenes.
That's addiction.
That's
that is.
addiction.
When you want it without the touching as well. That's
Yeah, he doesn't
such a waste of
shoulder
time.
shake.
Yeah, he doesn't shoulder
Yeah,
shake.
yeah.
Watches porn
When you're
without
like
shoulder
brain
shaking.
shaking, you know, like when you're just in your head, like without
That's
touching
imagination,
it.
though.
That's when it's a drug. You know, porn is the modern day tobacco. As in, everybody thought tobacco was good for you, but now.
It's
Like,
a good
it's
shout,
like-
you know?
yeah.
So porn should be or could be illegal soon.
I don't think it could be illegal.
It's just going to be more regulated and like more like hidden away, I think, on the internet, I think, definitely.
I mean, you can try. It's going to be tough because the porn stars are, a lot of them now are getting into the industry. They're just like, I really want to do porn. I really want to get into it. It's people that really want. It's not like, I think a lot of people have this idea that it's just sexually abused people or people on drugs or whatever. But that might have been the case at one point. I don't think that's the case anymore.
Yeah.
With OnlyFans and all that, people can really just be like, I want to sexualize my content and I want to have
It's a
people pay for it.
liberation thing now. Now
Could
we've
be.
become more sexually free. It's like a liberation thing instead of
But it could have mad effects on people's brains.
It does.
So
It actually like reshapes your like the way your dopamine is in your brain and the way it connects to other things as well.
So that's interesting that you find shoulder shaking annoying, which is I hope anyone that's watching now take that into mind, man. You might be addicted. You might just need to stop. But have you ever risked it for a cracker?
For a what?
For a cracker.
A cracker.
So basically, it means like, have you ever decided to grab the sausage and pull back and forth, but the door's open and someone's walked in and caught you with the sausage in your hand, and your hand is sweating and the sausage is in half because you squeezed the life out of the sausage because you're a nervous wreck. Have you ever been caught?
I used to do it in the sink. But I'm over that now. Yeah.
So how did you get caught in the sink?
I didn't get caught.
So you've never been caught? Never had a close call?
It's just fun, innit, if you got like a bowl to put it in. Yeah. And then you just like the tap sort of like makes it go away. It's like kind of fun, innit?
No, I'm laughing because one time there was a beetle, in my sink, a beetle. So I put the black little tin thing that covers the holes in the sink. I turned the tap on, and I watched the beetle drown.
You probably didn't.
Is it? Because the legs were moving. No, I was thinking it was trying to get. That's a beetle. You're gonna die slow today.
I thought about that. And I researched it. No, apparently they can live like weeks underwater.
What?
Yeah,
So
it's probably still alive. If you use hot water, the pressure will crush the exoskeleton.
I should have used hot water. I used cold water. I tried to freeze it to death.
They're cold-blooded. I guess.
I always save beetles, but I can kill as many ants as I want. But if I see a beetle, I'm saving the beetle.
Why a beetle over ant? Why?
I don't know if it was a cartoon I watched as a kid.
Ants, isn't it?
But I can kill as many ants as I can. If I see an ant in a house, I'm gonna kill it. But if I see a beetle in a house, I'm taking it outside and I'm gonna
that's not
put it on some dog shit.
Jennifer Lopez and Sylvester Stallone, Woody Allen.
What?
The film Ants.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And you seen it?
I did watch that. I don't know if there was
ants, cars.
It's not your kind of film.
No, I did watch Ants. So the big macho ants.
That's Stallone. Yeah. Not your kind of film, I'll be honest.
No, I did watch. I had that on video.
It's very cerebral. It's less donkeys having sex with dragons. Sharon Stone.
This was ants having sex with ants, but there was alpha ants and beta ants.
Yeah.
Like the big strong ones. Yeah.
Well, I think it's soldiers and scouts. I think that's how
soldiers
ants work.
And scouts. Yeah.
No, man.
I think those like big ants was my bi-awakening as a kid. Yeah.
Jennifer Lopez and Sharon Stone, they did look good in that film.
Sharon Stone. I'm trying to remember who Sharon Stone is.
Casino.
Sharon Stone. Was she in Martin Lawrence and Will Smith? That girl. She's kind of Puerto Rican.
No.
Oh no.
Sharon Stone's Situation.
Whoa! Isaac, I love a situation. A woman with blonde hair.
Yeah,
my thing.
I've never been with a girl with blonde hair before.
What?
No, it's usually always brunettes.
No, what about predicaments?
I like girls to what?
Predicaments. Yeah. Can I say it?
Yep.
Ginger.
Oh, my dad doesn't want me to be with any gingers.
What?
Yeah.
Your dad gets a say in that.
But I don't care about. I'm gonna go and find a ginger soon, probably. I do like gingers. They're a bit snidey.
Are they snidey?
You are trying to get cancelled. You're trying to get cancelled.
No. My best friend. No. One of my best friends was a ginger, right? So
was.
Yeah. No. Still is. No, he went emo, so he changed. Like dyed. He went like he was ginger, then he went like ginger emo, but then dyed his hair. But he still had the ginger eyebrows, so it looked really weird. But he's gonna fucking see this.
He's snide.
No, I don't know. Like my dad always used to tell me never trust a ginger, and I think that went into me. But I do like gingers generally.
Your dad's a fascist. Never trust a ginger. What about Felix?
Hey, no. Gingers are the only white people can joke about now.
I might dye my hair ginger.
You should do it.
Call myself a predicament.
Start getting some modelling jobs.
Yeah.
No, but it's mostly emo girls or people who look a bit alternative. But I don't have any tattoos, so it doesn't like. I don't know, but I don't really have a type, really. You know, sort of like all around, innit?
Yeah, that's the same as me. I've got a type all around, but a certain section.
Yeah.
But I can't expand on that until Tigo says I can.
What is your certain section?
It has to be Ella Hughes, Sable, Linda McMahon. I love a cougar. I love a cougar.
Is that the WWE person's wife?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that's my type.
As if somebody can give me like this worth, right? I can't be with somebody that isn't interested in something and isn't going for it, you know. But if you're talking about banging people in a like relationship thing, like I can't be with somebody that isn't working, you know. I have to.
So your type is ambitious.
Yeah, my type is literally an ambitious person who's interested in stuff. That is my type.
Do you go on dating shows and stuff?
Huh?
You seem like the guy that goes on dates and stuff. Do you?
I did recently go on a lot, but I've sort of stopped because I just see BA with it all now. I just like have stopped. I just cut off a lot of stuff. I just don't want to do it anymore. I think I'm just gonna go celibate. It's just too much. Like I don't care. I think I've just like lost my sex drive.
Yeah, you won't catch me on date. No, don't lose the sex drive.
I don't know what it is.
Don't lose your sex drive. You just need to find a woman that fits your criteria. If her nose is in front of you, before her face, then of course you're
he's
going
a
to lose
live
your sex drive.
stand-up comedian now, so it must be getting more offers. It must be more available.
It's like a lot of people, when I do the shows, would want to like sleep with me, and that's fine and everything. I was in a club and somebody went up to me and like tried to kiss me for no reason, and I rejected her because I didn't care
COVID.
for it. Yeah, not even COVID, just like we weren't actually. I felt like we weren't actually vibing. It drains your energy.
So wait, hold on 1 second. You're in a club, a woman come and she threw her face on your face.
She tried to. Yeah.
And what was you wearing?
I was wearing this. Yeah.
Was you wearing that TV? You was wearing that TV.
What's it? This T-shirt?
No, your blazer.
My blazer. Yeah.
Is it?
I've got. Yeah.
I need to come to where you are. These girls got no taste.
You should come. It's Brighton, isn't it? It's Brighton.
I'm coming, man. No.
I was in a place with no taste the other day. Actually near to Isaac, in Eastbourne.
Is it?
Yeah.
What, and girls were throwing themselves on you? No, bro. These girls are losing their eyesight. Oh my God, man.
That kind of stuff is fun though, but like, it's like you like it and you don't at the same time. You're like, oh, I don't have to try. But then you're like, oh, I kind of want to have to try. And then you're like, well, I'm just not going to bother. Until I find somebody that's like actually. But then like, of course, then you get really horny and then you end up sleeping with somebody, you know. But I don't know. Yeah, I'm going to come out to my audience like, I think I'm just going to get a boyfriend soon.
You can get what?
A boyfriend.
Oh, you're going to be gay?
Yeah.
Well, he's from Brighton, man. Why not, man?
That's class.
Yeah, I think that's gonna happen. I think that's why I have all these issues with yeah. Fucking hell, this is like coming out shit now. Yeah, I think that's the issue. Maybe.
Well, maybe. We're not going to judge you. You're trying to cancel us. You're trying to cancel us. We think that's class.
There's some guys I can get you. There's a guy called Dazza.
Yeah.
That's looking for the same thing.
Do you know Dazza? You talk about him a lot.
Yeah.
Who is Dazza?
Dazza. Yeah. That's a good friend of mine.
Okay.
Close friend.
Cool.
But he's fell off.
Specs, does Dazza try to be like the guy he was?
Yeah.
He gets a skin
That's
fade.
the issue.
He gets a skin fade.
That's the issue.
Him and Miles go to the like most expensive parts of Selfridges and just circle the trainer they want for long and leave with food.
I've never been to Selfridges.
What?
Never. Because I've never been to London. Well, I have been to London, but I didn't grow up in London.
So
in London
okay,
stuff.
so we need to bring you to London. We need to bring you to the Shoreditch. You've been Shoreditch.
Oh yeah, like at night to do a show in some really bad pub.
You've been Camden.
Yeah, I've been to Camden Market and I didn't like it that much. It's a bit overly capitalised.
Brixton.
I've been to Brixton, walked through it.
Yeah,
to do a gig somewhere. I've never seen I've been to Box Park in Shoreditch.
Tower Bridge. You seen the River Thames?
I've seen the Thames, yeah. But I've never been to Selfridges. But your friend Dazza, right?
Yeah.
So that's his issue, though, is he needs to move on and do something new. That's what falling off is. It's people that try and do, like, you know, rappers that are like 50 years old.
Yeah, of course.
And you're like, they had loads of hits, and you listen to their new songs, and they're still singing about getting girls in a club, when really, if you look at Jay-Z's 444, that's the best old person album or older rapper when it comes to age in the industry that's ever existed. That's the best person to do an album about being a bit older and mature, you know, having a wife and kids.
Does he hear this, yeah?
Still
you,
good.
You stole everything that Isaac is saying. Because Isaac's a young man. You stop calling me, delete my number, and go off to the oldies. Hang out with people your own age.
Go and listen to 444.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, go listen to 444, yeah.
Daz is supposed to be married by now.
Yeah. Married with kids.
Down.
He's supposed to be married. I mean, this guy was in Play Center with the craze. Those guys are hit the stairs.
He's older than Trevor Noah. That's crazy. He's in place.
You know the Craze twins never used to look alike. I don't give a damn.
But Specs though, like you're not quite old, but you're older than I thought. Because I thought you were like 23, 24.
Put 4 years on that. I'm 27. Baby girl, I'm 27, baby girl.
Oh, I didn't know if he was 40 or 23.
I'm 27, baby girl. I'm 27.
He's neither 40 nor 23 nor 27.
I'm young. It's just when I've got my glasses and the beard, I look old. But when you look, come on, I'm a young man.
Yeah.
You see,
you
the
do
beady
look
eyes.
young. Yeah. I just couldn't tell. You said that you were 40 to me once, I think.
Sometimes I just say 40. It depends who I'm with. If I'm with Poet, I'll say 40. You know what I mean? Miles is older than me. Look at his TV. Your TV's old school though.
We've done a lot of intro. We haven't actually got to
Any questions?
Serious Sundays.
Sorry.
Okay.
We're going to go for this Serious Sundays where we go through the comments from the last episode, Isaac. Then we're not going to make them too niche that you're like, I don't understand what they're saying here. So
Even if I don't understand, I'm happy to learn.
okay.
Love that, Isaac.
John Shin says the fact that I'm a 30-year-old man
John
from the
Shin.
The fact that John Shin says the fact that I'm a 30-year-old man from the States waiting for an uncle from London to drop content says everything there is to this show. Elite, 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 no rules. But imagine he said it in an American accent.
So Isaac, we used to upload the show every week, and then we took a break because T wanted to do some shopping. He's obviously put himself on camera. Didn't ask any of us if he should. He just put himself on camera with pink tops that look terrible.
I don't understand. How could I have stopped this show and then decide to put myself on camera?
What are you talking about? You wanted to get put okay. So you went and like styled yourself.
No, that's obviously not what happened. Specs is just obsessed with my t-shirt.
He auditioned himself
I do, yeah.
to be the host of the show.
Auditions, is that what we're doing?
We
talk about auditions? Is that what we're talking about?
Isaac, I went to a terrible audition yesterday. Miles, I went to a terrible audition. Auditions, go into St. Paul's Cathedral and get out of here. Why are we doing auditions in 2021?
I agree.
Flipping hell, man.
I agree.
Auditions are terrible. 3 guys sitting on the table looking at you and saying, cry. You cry. You're on the table. Move. It was terrible.
Samatar Mohammed says, yesterday I went to Australia the other day and wanted to see the landmarks around Sydney.
Yesterday I went to Australia the other day. We have to talk that. That's crazy.
I definitely made a stop by the Sydney Opera House till I noticed it was actually Critical wearing a snapback visor hat.
I think he sent me a picture of Critical hat. They couldn't put it in a cloakroom, so they put it. No, serious. They put it above the DJ. I was just like, tell the DJ if that drops on him, compensation.
You know Critical, Isaac?
I heard of Critical. I think
He's very popular.
He's very popular. He's got like a enormous. I don't know how to put this, but top half. Like he's got a big head. Bit of very like his neck has strong legs. Critical's sick.
I'm so glad we got him on the show.
So we got him on the show. I've cussed him. I cussed him for so long. People sent it to him, and he's like, "I want to come on."
Yeah.
And he came on, but we had to do it on the roof of Canary Wharf.
Is he a rapper?
No.
He's
he knows a lot of rappers.
a graphics designer.
What?
Yeah. Graphic designer.
Critical.
Yeah, Critical.
He's a
Because
good guy.
he's basically in critical condition. I've never seen someone walking on life support machines.
Matt said, even when you're living with people, you can't walk around your house at 3 a.m. without feeling like Chris Benoit is behind you. We talked last week about living on your own and how you can't do it because you're scared of ghosts.
I'm scared of ghosts, yeah.
And Matt says even when you live with people, you can't do that.
You believe in ghosts, Isaac?
Yeah.
Spirits?
Yeah.
You seen one?
I've been touched up by one in
What?
my sleep, yeah. When I used to go around my friend's house. She lived in a village outside of this town, right? And we'd all go there. And she lived in like a listed building, right? And it was this girl that her name was scratched in the window. And all of us would drink, right? And we'd lay there and we still couldn't sleep. She could sleep because she was used to the ghost. But then I was laying on the floor with like fingertips all going up my body the whole time, being like proper touched up. And then one time I was having sex with somebody in this room, and then the door opened, and then we woke up and the kettle was in the bath. Yeah, and I do believe in ghosts because of
What?
That. Yeah.
So this girl lives on the window.
No, she doesn't live.
No, but you know what
her
I mean.
name. Yeah. Her name is scratched in the window. I forgot
What's
it.
her name?
Rebecca or something. I think it's Rebecca. Yeah.
Do you think she's still there if we went there like tomorrow?
Yeah. If we went there tomorrow, you would believe in ghosts. Believe me. Because I didn't really believe in ghosts. It was something that I watched on TV. Until then, I was like, because I honestly, and for a week after that, I was so drained, like a week after. And every time we went there, you had to just get used to the ghost, because of when new people come into the house, the ghost just like gets into your head. I had a dream that a crab that acted like a dog, like bit my arm. And I was in the same room that I was sleeping in the dream. And it bit my arm and like wouldn't get off me. And then my mate had a dream that a load of people with Down syndrome, like outside the house, like gathered around him, tied him up and beat him with baseball bats. And everyone kept having weird fucked up dreams about being in the house, like when they did get to sleep.
That crab, was it wearing shoes?
When I was 10, my mum happily passed away. People say sadly, so I say happily.
I don't know what, you don't have to say anything.
Is it? Okay,
No.
so my mum passed away when I was 10. This
Yeah.
is real life, Isaac. All the jokes I put to the left and right. And
I mean, look, you decide if this is real life, but
And-
don't let him tell you.
obviously we buried her, and I'm 10. I don't understand, I don't care. All I cared about was ISS. Like on my mum's funeral, I was fuming I had to go because I wanted to play in the Champions League final with my Master League team. So this is where my mind's at. This is facts, Isaac. So I remember walking up to Angel. I was up this hill, Copenhagen Street, and I saw my mum on the other side of the road looking at me like, why am I riding on a pavement? I'm thinking, no, but you hit the stairs just a few weeks ago. So I just spun the bike and I just went back to my house and I told my aunties, and they were like, no, that's trauma. I'm like, no, I saw her. She was in Astros. I know that's her. Because they were my Astros.
That's trauma.
Is that trauma? Well, I never saw those Astros again, so there's a feeling that she took those Astros to the stairs with her. I hope they're still your size, Mum.
Poor Isaac, man.
Isaac, sorry, but this is real life situations. This is real.
That is trauma though.
Yeah,
You
it's
search for
probably
what
trauma.
you really want,
Yeah.
like when you can't get it. You know, that's what happened. I think. Yeah.
But things have happened in the house. Like, I've heard doors slammed.
Well, you know what it's time for?
It's time for Remember Wrestling! Isaac HP, my cousin.
Hello.
Did you watch wrestling back in the day?
I played it. I didn't have Sky, but I would borrow DVDs and I would play it like SmackDown versus Raw. Yeah.
That's a big yes.
That's
a
a big
big
yes.
yes.
Who was your favorite wrestler?
Okay, so I was a big John Cena fan,
Yeah.
which is a bit basic, but I really liked. I had like a weird obsession with this guy called Jimmy Wang Yang. Do you remember him? He was like this old Asian.
Jimmy Wang Yang.
Jimmy Wang Yang. He was an Asian cowboy. Like such a weird character to have because they're usually like stereotyped, right?
Yeah.
And they had like all the characters, the Arabians, you know. And look,
Oh my
He was an
God.
Asian cowboy. It was like such a weird stereotype because you don't see that in America.
Bex,
They were trying to be really progressive.
Outrageous.
He's got my hat.
When he runs out into the ring, they play like a song with steam train noises coming out, and it doesn't match like loads of train noises. It's really random, and I was just like amazed, like what the fuck is this, and who is this guy? But it's kind of sad because he left WWE and he just like started a tour truck, like a wrestling tour bus, like, and he just stopped wrestling for ages. Now he's like doing like local wrestling.
So he's just driving wrestlers around now?
No, he's like driving tourists around. It might not even be like a wrestling tour bus. He just has a tour bus for some area. It's kind of sad.
Oh, I
a lot of them
remember
don't
him
get
back in the
treated
day, you know.
Yeah. Don't tell me it was the one that was with the other Asian guy.
He played a different character before.
No, you're thinking of Taka Michinoku and Funaki. No,
Yeah.
he was in the Young Dragons in WCW.
Yeah, he played other people as well. Like, he was a different.
So he's got a CV.
He's got a CV.
He was one of these people like a what do you call like a B-list character in WWE. You know, a lot of like the small people that would
hard
jump in and then they'd 10 years later or a few years later they might have a different outfit and a different
That's what
name.
John Cena was.
Oh, was he?
But John Cena was like a B-list wrestler for time, wasn't he?
Not that long now. He got
What was
got
his name?
on top very quickly.
Oh no, he had the same name though.
He had the
his
same
name was
name.
the Prototype before.
Oh, the Proto, yeah.
But Jimmy Yang Wang, Wang Yang, has a brother called Jonathan who is a professional breakdancer.
And I liked Umaga.
What?
Yeah.
You liked Umaga?
I liked him.
Barefoot?
Yeah.
Imaga was good.
He was
Is
cool.
it? Is
He
he
was
dangerous?
strange.
Is he?
He's dead, yeah. He died of a heart attack, yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
R.I.P. to him.
Yeah.
So you know you're wrestling, Isaac, man.
I know from the games that I used to play. I remember, what was it? It was SmackDown Shut Your Mouth, the really old PlayStation 2 game.
yeah.
I used to play that with my mate as well.
But
I
you
like
didn't-
Gold Dust. Gold Dust was
You
a great.
liked Gold Dust.
I like Gold Dust. I liked all the weird niche sort of like people who looked a bit weird but weren't massively popular. You know?
just reminded me. Gold Dust was with this small situation, but she was a cougar. Her carpets were
Okay, now you're
in
talking
balloons.
about Terry.
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 Do you remember
Yeah.
Terry and Gold Dust? Sensational woman, man.
I didn't know Gold Dust. I thought he was like a lone rider kind of person.
He had
a
no,
lone
he
wolf.
had Terry with him for a bit, and then he was a lone rider.
That was
But-
his real life wife.
Oh, really?
What? Terry and Gold Dust were together in real? No way.
Terry Reynolds, that was her name. That's
Terry
his
Reynolds.
name. His name's Dusty Reynolds.
Well, Gold Dust, if
Dustin
you're watching,
Reynolds.
if you're watching, I'm gonna be a Sawata here. I think HBK Shawn Michaels banged her while she lot were together. Allegedly, just my spirit tells me that he was a womanizer.
What's that got to do with her?
Because he banged her.
What says who?
Me.
You're fucked. All right, well, we've done wrestling. I'm so glad that Isaac had a unique wrestling story.
Yeah, man,
here.
that was unique, man, compared to all the other black guys you've had on the show.
What do you mean? The other black guy we had he loves wrestling. He makes money out of wrestling. But you know what it's time for?
It's time for Sunday news.
No. It's time for No Rules News.
Oh yeah, I got this up for free, Ralph.
You
nice,
get
isn't it?
loads of free clothes, right?
I'm getting free clothes, but some of the clothes I'm getting are shocking.
Yeah.
It's like your blazer, like
Bruh.
inside out, outside in.
Inside out, outside in.
You ain't got spoons in that in the inside pocket, have you? That's the blazer Joe Black said I was wearing on Mark's birthday. That weren't me.
This is swag in Brighton. This
Let me
is
try.
ultimate.
Let me have a turn.
Try it on.
Let me have a turn.
Try it on.
Let me have a turn, man.
It's Paul Smith.
Paul Smith.
Yeah. That's good, isn't it? That's high end, right?
Burton, that's like £35.
Yeah.
For four. For four.
That suits you. Right. Right.
I've seen you wear a blazer like that before. I've definitely seen you wear a blazer like that before.
Is that a pocket?
That's to put your handkerchief in.
Is it?
Yeah.
So,
Does it come with a charger?
what does that mean? It's just
Hey, you look fresh.
Is it?
Yeah. You look cool.
T, you want to have a turn?
I've seen you wear blazers like this
T,
before.
do you want to have a turn?
No.
I think we should give this to Tigo and wear it to the end of the show because you need sunglasses to look at Tigo.
You do look a bit like an old man now.
Is
I can
it?
see that you're older now with the blazer because you're wearing younger clothes.
People, let's get a picture, man. Hold on, people, let's get a picture. Ready? Just put your face by the TV. Pretend I'm with you. I'll tell you what, but you can cover Miles' TV with this.
Yeah. All right, are you ready for the first?
Nice jeans, by the way.
Nice jeans.
It's just bars. It's just bars. They don't even have to make sense. It's just boom, 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 boom.
When I was in school back in the day, most of the time I didn't want to go swimming, not because I couldn't swim, but because 4 of my nails had tinted windows. So I didn't want to show it. I didn't want to show it to the situations in my class. Sometimes it's just that. If
you were ashamed of your feet in school?
There was a time where I had, tinted windows.
So you always talk about the tinted windows.
Yeah.
What does that mean?
It means when your nail is pitch black. So it means that you got a bruise there you haven't sorted out.
So how do you sort out a bruise? If you play football, you're gonna have tinted windows.
Yeah, but you can sort out your feet, man. Put ice on it or something. You can sort it out. Cool down the colours. Just cool it down.
Get in a swimming pool.
Yeah, but again, when you come on, I told you in school when as soon as you go in the locker room, I was like a liar. When you're in year 5, year 6, you take off your swimming costume. Your best friend Lyle,
Yeah.
he's right next to you. He's turned around. You've got to check his bum line to see if everything's all right. When he turns around, you're going to check his pipe to see if everything's all right. Because that's your friend. He's not going to tell you. You know what I mean? He's not going to tell you. You have to check. He could turn around with 2 dicks. You didn't tell me. Do you know what I'm saying? So you have to check your friend's stuff.
Do you recognise that story there, Isaac?
Nah, that never happened.
You don't check to see if your pal's got 1 dick or a straight bum line.
never. That
So
never
what would you
happened.
do? Mean you go swimming tomorrow? I haven't told you that my bum line's a zigzag.
If I found out, I wouldn't go checking for that kind of stuff though. That's like OCD, that is.
No, but if I took my clothes off in front of you and I turned around and my bum line just went wang, 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 what would you say? What would you do? Exactly, it'll throw you off.
Yeah, it'll
But
throw
hold
me
on,
off.
you're meant to be my friend. How do you shit?
Thetford's by the sea, though, right?
Nah.
No.
A bum line zigzag, that is class.
Can you swim?
I can swim, kind of. I got asthma though, so I find it quite hard.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got asthma?
Yeah.
Is it? So if you run, that's it.
Well, I think I'm just also unhealthy because I grew up on fish fingers and beans my whole life. So
Oh,
I
hey,
just got
hey.
natural bad body.
The beans are unhealthy, bro.
Yeah, they are.
Don't put
No,
respect
that's
on beans.
more part of your 5 a day.
Not baked beans. That's like all the nutrition is taken out.
No, one of your 5 a day baked beans.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't believe that.
It's got sugar, but everything else is alright.
I still don't believe that.
I love beans, man.
I like beans
Mashed
and
potato
toast with
beans.
cheese.
Oh, beans
Yeah.
and toast. No cheese though.
Oh, really?
Yeah, cheese makes me go to the toilet. And,
Are you lactose intolerant?
that's why I'm here.
I think I am. I
I'm
use
juicy.
that's why I was late because of I'll use like a toilet paper a day, right? So like yeah, I don't know what's wrong with me. I use the toilet paper a day, and like so we always run out of toilet paper. So what happens is I buy the toilet paper in the house that I live in, right? It's on me, and someone woke me up, and I gave them the card to go buy the toilet paper, and then they like bought the toilet paper, kept the card with them. So I went to a train station. Yeah, it's sort of like basically like I shit like 3 times a day. It just ruins my life. It makes me late for everything.
Yeah, shitting is class.
Yeah.
It feels good.
You should see a doctor, though.
I should see a doctor. I don't know what I have because it started as soon as I moved out of my mum's house, and all I've really eaten is like spaghetti hoops and ravioli, tinned ravioli and bread.
No, again, you should see a doctor because that's his diet.
Is it?
So
What's your pattern like?
my
What's your
shit?
pattern?
Okay, so I think I shit once, no, twice, but not every other day. There's always a day where the digestive system takes a day off. But I've noticed that my last shits have been juicy.
Yeah.
And because I always check my shit, always have to check my shit just in case there's blood on it.
Well, I do that as well.
No, you have to check your shit.
Yeah, just
Check,
in case
yeah.
you could have something.
But when I look at my shit, I've noticed that it explodes. So like it sprays. So you know the toilet, all the there's dots, there's
that's
bare
not good.
dots. So then I've got to get the thing clean. So And my insides are terrible, but I love the feeling of getting rid of it
It's
out
the
of
best
the zigzag.
feeling. Yeah,
It's-
yeah. Out of the
I think
maze.
the feeling of shitting is better than sex.
It actually
think so.
might be, yeah. Because there's no pressure when you shit, and you don't get like, no one gets annoyed at you for shitting too quickly.
But I've only realised I'm not wiping my bum properly. Because you know what I've noticed? I was thinking about this the other day, yeah? There was a mirror in front of me in my room. So I thought to myself, I always check on the hole. Always check, because I was telling Tigo, sometimes I develop these pink spots around the hole. So I'm looking at the mirror.
Pink spots around the hole. You did not tell me that.
I told you that.
No.
I told
That's
you.
like
Tigo.
chlamydia.
No, not on my willy. This is on the hole.
You get chlamydia on the hole.
What?
Yeah, if it drips down. If you got chlamydia on your penis and it drips down to your hole when you're asleep.
Triple
you can
down,
get it
man.
on-
Triple
yeah,
down.
Yeah,
Is it?
triple down. Yeah.
Well, if it's the media, it's that. But obviously, I'm looking at the hole and I'm thinking, no, hold on, my bum hole is low. It's not. I thought the bum hole was in the middle of the bum line. It's
Yeah.
actually not. The bum hole is actually closer to the back of your thighs. But every time I'm wiping the middle and up. But when I go and put my boxers on, there's mud on the boxers, and I didn't play football that day. So I'm like, oh, hold on. Oh, when I'm wiping the bum line, I need to go down under and come all the way up, not halfway.
How long into your life did you realise that your bum
Well,
hole
I
wasn't in
like
the
a couple
middle?
of days ago. Because I was fucking up all my white boxes, bro. Calvin Klein.
Yeah, right.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I didn't realize the bum hole was lower. I didn't know that.
What do you mean? For fuck's sake, Specs.
What?
It's your bum hole.
I didn't know it was that low. It's near your balls. Did you know that? Or is it just me?
Were you sitting on the toilet like arching your back?
No.
It never occurred to you where it's coming from.
I don't wipe my bum sitting down, bro.
No.
I stood up.
Now, when you're excreting, when you're getting rid of what's in there,
Yeah.
are you arching your back because you think the middle has to be facing the bowl?
No. I just sit down like this. But I don't
There's
know.
science missing here.
I don't know where it's coming out of. I just know it's landing in the river, the little river of the toilet. That's all I know. I don't understand how you lot know exactly where the hole is.
I can think of a few reasons you might know exactly where the hole is.
Tell me why.
One, school. Do you remember school, Isaac?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember school. Two, shitting every day. That's two. Three, wiping your ass every day. That's three. And that's before you even get to other people whose anus you might have
All right,
seen.
you want to do? Okay, all right, cool. Is this what you want to do, Tigo? Right, we know what we'll do. We'll ask all our guests how they wipe their asses. No, that's what we'll do. That's a big question. That's more
Do you
important than
sit
soda
down
shaking.
or do you stand up?
Great question. I
Yeah.
stand up. What do you do?
Stand up. Used to sit down, but then it used to get like on this bit of my hands, and I started standing up.
There you go. So we don't know how to wipe our asses because mine is in my boxers. It's on his hand.
Yeah.
See, how do you wipe your ass?
Well,
What do you mean you lean on the wall?
I wipe my ass well. I don't have shit here. I don't have shit in my boxers.
Right, so
I'm aware of my anatomy. I don't eat spaghetti hoops and ravioli every day. I think this conversation is for other fucking people.
Tigo, do you do the whole line or half of the line?
I clean. That's what I do.
Do you wet the toilet paper?
No.
I do.
Oh,
I do that now.
Yeah.
I do that now.
Yeah. I need a bidet. That's what I want.
You need a what?
A bidet.
What's that?
Like in France and other places, they have like a thing that squirts your arsehole.
Yeah.
So it goes like cleans it properly, you know. Because we just wipe,
I'm gonna try that.
we wipe paper on it, and that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Because that's my thing. When I get rich, that's the first thing I'm gonna get is a bidet.
A bidet.
Yeah, that's the first thing.
There was one thing I did though one time because if I'm with the kids and the family, we've got everything in one place. But when I'm in Mumsy's, the bathroom and the toilet, separate rooms. But the toilet at Mumsy's doesn't have a sink. So to wet the tissue, I don't want to spit or use my tongue. So what I'll do, I open the door, see where Mumsy is, okay, she's on the phone downstairs. Run across the corridor. Yeah? Remember, there's still shit in the line. Put the water on it, run back, shut the door, and wipe my bum. So I'll have to run with shit in my ass down the corridor.
I've had a similar situation.
What?
Doing that as well.
So I'm not alone.
But I have used, in that situation though, I have used spit.
At your mouth to wipe your bum?
Yeah. Yeah. Is that weird? There was no test. It was only once, and I tried that out quite recently. That was only once.
That's disgusting, nasty.
Is it?
That's disgusting. Nasty. Isaac, are you moving?
Yeah, I'm moving to London.
Do you know your new address?
No.
Oh, I was just about to buy you a bidet.
Were you actually?
Yeah. Wait. When are you moving? When are you moving?
I'm moving fucking soon.
Can you buy
How
a bidet?
soon? How soon?
I've been manifesting a bidet. If this actually happens, that's insane.
How soon?
Very soon. I'm going on the 18th back to my friend's house in Suffolk, and then we are moving to London.
All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Postcode of your current address.
Are you buying me one as well?
No.
Why are you buying him a bidet?
He said it was his dream to get a bidet.
It's my dream to get a bidet
the
too.
best things that anybody has done for me.
Let me see what a bidet looks like. I've never heard of a bidet in my life. Miles, you know what that is?
We've just bought Isaac a bidet.
Yeah, I'm very happy. This is actually the best thing
That's your gift,
man.
Listen, we haven't bought a gift in a long time because I used to buy gifts all the time. And I realized, the way I'm coming here, I did the canal walk.
Yeah,
There's no shops on the canal. So Tigo, thanks a lot for buying the bidet, and you should obviously after wearing the crayon colouring pen argument.
Yeah, thanks.
So yeah.
You ready for the first No Rules news story?
Oh, let's go.
Woman sues McDonald's after complaining that a cheeseburger advert was so irresistible it caused her to break her fast during Lent.
Wow.
That sounds like she got caught.
And she's blaming McDonald's.
She's blaming McDonald's.
Yeah, I'm with that.
She's stupid.
Adverts have sold me though before.
Such as?
It was a mince pie advert.
What?
Yeah, it was a mince pie advert. I think it was an M&S.
Like the first person to ever get.
Yeah, mince pie advert. It just came up on the screen. I was like, oh my god, that looks delicious.
Mince pie, like
mince
Christmas
pie.
Mince pie.
Yeah.
And
what did you do?
It?
Did you go to Marks and Spencer's
I went
to
to Marks and
buy?
Spencer. Remember, it's like £7.10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, it's expensive. What? Food in Marks and Spencer's.
Yeah, I know, but like,
Yeah.
It's not that expensive.
But when I bought it and I looked at it, I was like, oh, this is not the same thing I saw on TV. The onions had big shoulders.
Again, that's not a mince pie.
So what is it, man?
that's a steak and kidney pie.
Shepherd's pie,
It must be
maybe.
shepherd's pie.
Yeah.
Mince, shepherd's pie, all the same thing. Shepherd's mince, well, pie is pie.
Pie's not pie.
What do you
Mince
mean?
pie is minced fruit.
No, man, mint, and it's black.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it was.
It's not black, but it's
Mince pie, shepherd's pie, and lasagna all look alike.
What?
Yeah, they all look alike.
They don't.
Alright.
Mince pie is a
If you've got
Christmas
mince meat,
pie. It's got
meat.
fruit in it.
If you've got mince meat, I don't care what jacket you got on. If I see mince meat, it's mince meat.
So this woman from Russia, she's suing McDonald's. She's from Omsk, Russia.
What?
And she's doing. Okay.
Because an advert featuring cheeseburgers and chicken nuggets.
Is this
caused her to
maybe
break her
this is
fast.
proof that the algorithm on the internet is too powerful now? Maybe.
Yeah, and it's
Maybe
finding
it could-
people who are quitting things for Lent.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not a bad shout.
Maybe it could be, but at the same time, like that is just her problem, and she is stupid. You know, she's very stupid.
She's from Omsk, Russia, though.
Stupid people
Trying to
can be
offend
from-
Russians.
I'm not trying to offend Russians. Stupid people can be from Russia.
Yeah,
They're
that's
everywhere.
true. That's
you
true.
know?
That's true.
Yeah, Stalin was great. Russia.
What?
I love you, Russia.
You what?
Don't.
You realise wait, what? By
Don't-
saying
don't-
Stalin's
no,
great, you're
no.
offending more Russians than you are.
Oh wait, okay,
What the
no. Stalin was such an asshole. I'm so sorry that he killed your grandmother.
fuck? And
I'm so sorry.
all those other people.
I don't know, like because of
You
in
might
China.
be a fascist.
No,
Actually.
in China
You
they
might
have
be.
Mao, right? Or
Yeah.
Maoism.
Yeah.
So, but they kind of like Stalin still in Russia, right? I watched the whole thing about it.
That's a big country.
Because he was a tyrant that got away with it. He died of a stroke in 1953.
Yeah.
He got away with it.
Yeah. I mean, he died, but a lot of other people died.
Oh, he starved about 8 million people.
Yeah.
Just so people would like him more on another side of the country, I think.
Who you guys
Yeah.
talking about?
Stalin.
Who the fuck is Stalin?
I don't know how we got to this.
I don't know who that is.
You were just trying to offend
I was
Russians.
I was trying to. I thought I offended the Russians, and I thought I'd say I like Stalin to get them back on me, but I don't.
But then you didn't think about the fact that maybe a lot of people don't like Stalin.
Yeah, a lot of people don't like Stalin in general. So yeah, kind of fucked that up. It's all right.
Do you like Stalin?
No, I don't like Stalin. No.
Okay.
I watched a whole thing about how much. No, not Hitler.
Not Hitler, okay.
No, he's the worst.
I know who Hitler is.
Oh really?
Yeah, I know who Hitler is.
Yeah.
So I studied him in school.
Yeah.
The only thing I liked about Hitler, just let me just say, what a beauty of a moustache. I'm looking at moustache like, wow, why does it stop right there?
Yeah.
Like Geordies.
Like Geordies.
But anyway, okay, so let's clear things up. I don't like Stalin. I like Russia in general. The people seem lovely. Vladimir Putin, I don't really. Let's just not talk about.
Let's not talk about him.
Yeah.
Are you going to disavow Hitler, or are you going to?
Oh yeah, I don't like Hitler either.
Okay.
Killed a lot of people. Yeah.
Disavow.
Killed a lot of people.
Yeah, I don't like Hitler. He killed a lot of people.
Yeah, he killed a lot of people. Dogs. He had a dog that liked him.
He was vegetarian,
Yeah, and he was vegetarian.
and he banged his niece.
And he banged his niece. He apparently had one testy, and apparently had a micro penis as well.
Newsweek say Dr. Dre has net worth of $800 million as daughter reveals she's homeless.
Mad.
Again. Then the son says something, now the daughter.
Dr. Dre's eldest daughter has revealed that she's homeless and living out of a rental car amid claims that the hip-hop legend is refusing to support her.
Each to their own.
Latanya Young, 38, told the Daily Mail that she works as a delivery driver for DoorDash and Uber Eats, as well as an assembler at a warehouse, but still can't afford an apartment in California.
Independent woman.
That is California, though, quite an expensive place.
Well, it depends where in California. Obviously, if it's, like Los Angeles.
This brings up the thing, though, like, is it his fault as a parent, not just supporting money-wise, but did he fail to give her the right skills, teaching her how to not be homeless?
She's a single mother of 4.
Oh.
So he should look after his grandkids, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I'd assume. She says, my kids are staying with friends. They're not living in the car. It's just me. I'm taking odd jobs just to make it now. I got paid $15 an hour as an assembler and warehouse, trying to keep my head above water. I've been in debt for a while. I mean,
She should make a TikTok account.
I think all children should leave their dad's money alone. Their dads worked hard to get that money. Where were they? So she needs to start NWA to make her own money, other than watching the next man's pocket. I don't care if it's your dad. It's his money.
I mean, yeah, look, I can't judge. Who knows why? Who knows why Dr. Dre isn't giving his daughter money?
He doesn't give his children anything. That's the thing. He just doesn't. No, he doesn't give them anything.
Really?
Yeah, his son.
His
as well.
son. He doesn't give his son anything.
Yeah.
Bill Gates does the same thing. So I think he was influenced by Bill Gates because Bill Gates doesn't
Bill
give
Gates' thing is that
He
his
hires
kids
them.
will only they will only inherit $5 million each or something. The rest of it will all go to charities and stuff.
I guess he just wants them to live like a
Don't
normal
know how
life.
you can live with $5 million. That'd be shit.
I think it's better not to tell your kids. Obviously, I know Dr. Dre. He's on the internet, but it's better to not tell your kids you got money.
Pretty harsh. Man sues wife for being ugly and wins £75,000 payout. Jiang Feng became suspicious when he saw his baby for the first time and discovered his wife's good looks were due to plastic surgery. It's the ugliest divorce case in legal history. When husband Jiang Feng saw his newborn baby for the first time, he was horrified. The girl was so ugly, he refused to believe he and his stunning wife could have produced such a child. And he rounded on the partner, accusing her of having an affair. But she told him the terrible truth. Her looks were due to £62,000 of plastic surgery, and the baby was indeed theirs.
That is one of the
Where was
worst
this?
stories I've ever heard.
This is China.
China.
So he didn't check his mirrors.
Don't know why you're so obsessed with where things happen.
Well, no, because different places have different kinds of laws and different sort of social culture.
Yeah,
generally.
Yeah. That
So
sounds
it's
like
like
an
something-
American case, doesn't it?
It does. It sounds like an American thing. In like China and in Japan, I know plastic surgery is more, and Korea, plastic surgery is like more common to get.
Is it?
Yeah, in Korea, there's like a massive, South Korea, there's a massive plastic surgery craze. People are waiting to turn 18 so they can get plastic
I
surgery
did
straight
not
away.
know that.
I watched a whole documentary about it.
You watch a lot of documentaries.
There's something quite, it's like there's a whole thing because they really care about beauty over there. In Japan as well, they have the placenta face masks to like make their skin, because they don't want wrinkles. Everyone's so obsessed with youth and looking young in Japan and in a lot of like Asian countries. It's a thing. So like they do take beauty very, very seriously over there. So that is still a crazy case even there. But like,
but then again, if you're dating a woman that looks like Hunchback of Notre Dame, right? Got the face of Hunchback of Notre Dame, exact face.
But how old is like when babies just come out? They always look fucking weird.
But yeah, they
wrinkly
change.
and
we got a
alien-y,
friend who just had a baby. That baby looked cool.
Yeah, but babies change.
Yeah, they do change.
Babies change.
He should wait for a bit.
Wait
for a few years.
Let the baby grow into the nose. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, grow into the nose.
You grew into your head.
I'll go into.
Your name was Hedy B.
Yeah, my name was Eddie B, but critical definitely grew into his head.
What about RV?
Definitely. This is what I'm saying. You got Heady One, you got Critical, you got RV. You got these guys that, their parents said, you know what? Things are going to change. And look at them now. They're doing really well. So never give up on their baby's face because their baby's got a face of a grown-ass man. Let the baby catch up. Like my son has got a face of a 55-year-old man. I just look at him and I'm just like, listen, MX, if this continues, you ain't gonna see me again. I lied, MX. Oh man.
He does have like a very grumpy
My
man
son doesn't
face.
smile, nothing. He just
Really?
what? Just looks at chicken and just like, just like, cheer up, man.
Complaining.
You're acting like the tax man's on you, man. My son is serious.
Maybe that's his destiny, to be a tax man or a debt collector.
Oh, I hope so. I hope so. I hope so. I hope your son gets attacked by a debt collector too.
I'm not giving my kids any money at all.
Of course
No,
not.
that,
I ain't giving him any money. Can you imagine him? Dad, you want Air Forces? Oh, you better fix up your face. If I put you in the Air Force to get you out of here, man.
This next story is from IFLS. The man who learned he could suck water up into his anus and turned it into a career.
So he knows where his hole is.
This is in the Victorian times.
This is in the
Victorian times.
Yeah.
That was like a classic time for like a lot of freak shows and stuff like that. Was the Victorian times. And there's like loads of old photos of like people, who had deformities and just turned it into a career. So that's quite that doesn't surprise me for that time. But the Victorian age is like that's the time when all that crazy shit happened, which then echoed on to now. That echoed on into Two Girls, One Cup today, stuff like that.
Well, this guy was French in 19th century France, young Joseph Puyol. He was taking a swim when he realized he could inhale vast volumes of water up through his anus, eventually deciding to turn it into a hit stage show at the Moulin Rouge under the name Le Pétomon, probably Le Pétomone. The Fartomaniac.
Wow.
Born in 1857. He was on holiday when he discovered he could do it. He was only 10. And yeah, you guessed it completely. It was a stage show.
Yeah.
Who would watch that?
Oh, people would watch that.
I would watch that.
Felix
Of course.
It's just proof humans don't change. We think right now we're crazy. That we've always been crazy. We just have phones to film it all now.
Yeah.
That was just a thing.
I'll watch that.
It's always been a thing, I reckon.
I've been in the pool and farted to see if I could hear it.
That's not the same.
Yeah, but
thing.
I still play with the bum line. Still playing with it.
Yeah, I remember like the first time finding out about fart bubbles in the
Yeah,
bath. That
amazing,
was insane.
amazing.
Yeah, that was insane. That was good fun.
You could do an eggy one in the pool. No one will know.
I think they'd know. It comes out. It floats up.
And then pops, and then it stinks. Yeah.
I have seen shit in the pool just swimming around.
Really?
Swimming around.
I'm just looking around like, who the hell is that? Oh shit! Hold on. It's not mine because there's no.
I took a shit.
You don't know where the hole is. It could be yours.
Yeah. You took a shit where?
In a river once. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah. When I was a kid, that's quite because someone peer pressured me into doing it. He was an older lad and he was friends with all like the roadmen, and I was sort of friends with him, but he sort of just hang around with me by myself, and we jumped in this river because that's the only thing that we could do in the town was jump in this river, and he told me that he shits in the river all the time.
He tricked you.
And then he was like, and then he got me in the river, and he was like, take a shit. And I took a shit in the river. He said, I'll turn around, and I took a shit in the river. And yeah, like I just did it, and then we just stood there and looked at the shit just at the bottom of the river. We just like looked at it. It was really weird. Yeah. I think, but I thought he was gonna tell everybody at school. I thought he was.
He didn't even told no one.
I thought it was like an initiation. He never told a person.
I know why he didn't.
He never told anybody. He just found it. He thought it was funny though. He used to like punch me in the face and stuff every now and then. Yeah, like we'd go around his house. I'd go around his house and he'd just have a boxing glove and he'd just like try and knock me out. He had a cousin that was like a boxer that was like had a bit of clout. So he had a boxing glove. He just like punched me in the face every now and then. Not every now and then, but sometimes. Yeah.
And would you cry?
Huh?
Did you cry?
Nah, because I needed to take it though. Like he taught me a lot about the streets. You know.
Taught you a lot about the streets, man.
Yeah.
Just shit in the flipping river.
Yeah. He taught me a lot about the streets. Yeah.
What's he up to now?
I don't really know.
I think he might be in prison
Nah.
for some sort of sexual deviancy.
No. Because that was just funny though. I just spat a bit, but that's just banter. That was just
Is
like.
that just banter?
That's just Norfolk banter.
Okay.
That was just a bit of Norfolk banter.
That's a bit of Norfolk
Yeah,
banter.
that wasn't like a big.
We're normally with loads of people. This one time he made me get in the river.
No,
then he
'cause
made me shit.
I
and we
did
just
need.
stood there
I
and
did
watched
need
it.
a shit.
And he never
I needed
told
a
anybody.
Shit. I needed a shit. But he was one of those people that finds it funny, like in his own head. He doesn't need to tell other people. He just knows, and he had something on me as well.
I know what he means.
I was like 11, so that's like
Yeah.
But I was learning. I was learning
He was teaching.
how to be streetwise because that was when I was allowed to go out by myself. You know, so I had to learn from those mistakes. You know, so I wouldn't get mugged. I think that's why I never got mugged in my town because I've already took a shit in the river in front of the hardest guy in the town. So I already learned how to maneuver myself and speak my way out of things. You know?
I'm glad I'm from Brixton, man.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't
Mate,
have to
it was-
shit in a river
but
to learn how to not get mugged.
Yeah, mate. It was. I never got really beat. I never got.
Thank you,
like,
PDC.
My PDC come to you at that time. It's technical. It's technical.
They would never let me
It's
tell
technical,
me to
man.
shit in a river.
It's technical. Specs, go shit in that river now.
But you got the Thames though.
Yeah,
we
you
had
got the
shallow rivers.
Yeah.
You know? But there was nothing to do, so that's what we do. We'd all jump in the rivers
You think your
or
shit's still
climb
there?
on top of a school and get the police called on us. Right.
Whoa.
So anyway,
Great childhood, man.
Well, then maybe.
Great childhood.
great childhood.
All right. That was the No Rules Show with the amazing Isaac HP.
Isaac, thank you for coming on, man.
It's been fun.
People, make sure you go and check Isaac out on the socials, man. Isaac HP on Instagram. Him and his
TikTok.
minions. TikTok sensation. Yeah, his numbers are
Live shows
live shows,
Live
comedian.
shows,
Listen,
coming to London.
coming to London.
Yeah.
He's moving to London. He's gonna be. It's not. You know, you're coming back on his show. I want you to
I'd
come
like
back on with.
I'd like to come back. I'm quite sleep deprived.
He's quite sleep deprived.
I didn't
Always.
sleep tonight, so I hope I did okay on this show today.
Always, man.
He
Yeah.
claims he was live last night and
I
making TikToks.
I was like up all night filming, and I literally didn't sleep, but I think I did okay.
We
for
barely
some
even
reason.
spoke about Minions.
Yeah, we barely. That's a good thing though. Let's keep the minions out. Also, yeah.
You
Let's-
always regret your jokes. You're,
Why?
You do. I don't know why you do.
Because of I do something and then I get bored of it, and then everybody comes up to me in public
what's
and
more?
says the new thing to
Yeah.
me. Like now, people come up
Oh,
to me and they
that's
go
true.
banana, and it's more than ever now.
Yeah.
No, that's true.
So it always gets bigger, and it gets bigger to the people saying these catchphrases to me.
Yeah.
And you're walking down the street, and people always reminding you of this catchphrase, and then you get sick of it naturally as well. But then like, there's nothing worse than people still shouting stuff at you. It's still fun. I love it. You know. Now I've got more catchphrases. I'm just gonna build up.
Just
you know,
be-
what
yeah,
can I make
loads.
people shout at me
Yeah,
in public? again?
loads. Just use all of them. All the ones that
Yeah.
come to your head, just use.
Starlin was great.
Start it. Oh yeah, people, check out me and Isaac on JD. Don't crack.
Yeah.
Yeah, he lost. So
I
watch
lost.
that as well. So we're not new to this, by the way.
All right, subscribe to the channel, everybody. And yeah, Isaac HP, what a legend.
Check your mirrors, people.